Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Hey, Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Talk that much, do I, Matt? Do I talk that much?
You know.
I think I've been getting better as I've gotten older.
Yeah, Mickey. What's the show? What would the show be even called?
It would be called Mickey Breathes Heavy.
Mickey
That's
is
what
a
I do
mouth
when
breather.
I talk now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm full-blown mouth breathing now. Can't find my vape, by the way. Don't explain my mouth breathing.
If I see it, I'll
that's
throw it
different
at
one.
you.
Yeah, please do. I need it. Matt, how's it going, buddy? How was your weekend?
It was good, man. We both had a long weekend, I know.
Yeah.
And I had off for volleyball yesterday for the
That was
Daughters
it,
volleyball
right?
game.
A big announcement, by the way, I hear.
Yeah, I mean, they finished the season undefeated. I mean, what a great team.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And she's like a little star of the team, right?
There's a few of them on that team that are really good. But, yeah, she's good, and she loves it. She's really into it.
You know, that's the whole thing. You know, I remember when I was a kid, my father said, listen, you played your heart out today, and that's what this is all about. And I was like, thanks, Dad. And he goes, I'm going to come to one more game, and if you lose 9-0 again, I'm never coming. But
Is that what he said to you?
But it's important that you have fun, son. No, I'm kidding. But I think that's how parents, you know how I feel about like the school recitals and stuff in elementary schools?
How do you feel about them?
I don't know why we do that. I don't know why we can't boo them. They're the worst things ever. Nobody plays in the same key. Half of them aren't playing the same song. And we just all sit there, yay, right? And
you got to encourage your kids, man.
Not to play horribly. If they're great, then you encourage them. What you should do is boo them.
Yeah.
That way they go, oh, I guess I'm not good. I better practice. But no, we just give everybody a trophy and say, way to go.
Right.
I'm not having it.
All right, man.
No, I'm too serious about my
I want video of that.
Video of what?
You booing kids at a recital.
I'll never. I think my son was. What's second grade? What are you there?
Like 6, 7.
Yeah. He's he's on stage, and he was one of the singers, right? And the band started playing, and I looked at my ex-wife like, are you fucking kidding? Like, I couldn't even believe what I was
those guys
hearing.
playing the same song?
Like, I didn't know. Listen to me. And when them damn, like, the flutes and shit come in,
yeah,
there's nothing worse than an out-of-tune flute. There is no more annoying noise than you should be playing A major and this kid's in, like, a C minor and has no clue. And it just sounds awful.
Right.
And then all the people, oh, look, what are you clapping? He's awful. I just never bought that whole encouragement.
I'm imagining you as this jerk music teacher at the school.
So I have a really good idea, but I have to get an entire school to do it.
Yeah.
I want to film this skit of a parent that's sitting there, right? And you show him with his son home. And the son's like actually good, right? And then the father gets there for his big recital. And they're watching it, and the camera's on his son, and then the kids next to him start playing, and they're awful, and the father just starts getting aggravated, like, look, Jimmy's in key. What is wrong with and the guy stands up, he starts yelling, like, tell them to shut up, like all that shit.
I picture you like a Sam Kinison-esque,
like Joe Pesci
music teacher, you know,
Pesci meets Kinison.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly what I want to do.
You go over, you break the clarinet over your knee,
punch the instructor in the face because he sucks.
Right. Hey, Tommy, you've been practicing, huh? How much you been practicing, Tommy? You haven't practiced at all, have you, Tommy?
Oh, God. Anyway, Matt, I tell you, the comedy club was great this weekend. Look, Jim Bryan came down from Church of Satire.
I'm sorry I missed his show, man. He's so funny.
It was really good. Yeah. Jim's so funny, man. We had a great time. Really did.
That's awesome.
Really good shows. Yep. This week, just opened Saturday this week, by the way.
Okay.
For this weekend, because it's Halloween Friday.
Right.
I thought about it, and then I'm like, well, 3 of my girls that work there, 4, have kids.
Yeah,
that are
you
young.
want to be with your kids on Halloween, man.
I mean, I could have been a dick boss.
No, but you're a cool boss, and you should be.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I wanted them to work. I got outvoted by all of them.
You
They
could
just said,
have.
we're not coming.
Were there any like fill-ins that wanted to work that
Nah,
night?
you know what though? I mean, I think it's a hard night. I don't know who goes, oh, it's Halloween. Let's go tell jokes.
That is a tough night, probably for any club,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
That's not a party.
Right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly. But and then Saturday though, back on November 1st is hilarious Larry Lancaster.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's awesome. So he should be by Friday to be with us. And then Thursday we're gonna be, man, by the way, I got a Thursday you wouldn't believe. I'll tell you about it all.
Okay.
From 8:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, I'm slammed. And half of it's with you.
Yeah. I
We're doing
only
Legends
know one
of the
portion.
Fog.
I know Legends of the Fog.
During the day,
Yeah,
I got all
okay.
these things I got to do.
Okay. For me?
Not for you, I'm saying, but we'll be at Legends of the Fog
Yeah.
Thursday doing our show live.
I'm excited, man. I
I
can't
am
wait.
too. Yeah, I'm
Are you excited or are you scared?
I'm both.
Yeah.
I'm not going on or in anything.
No?
I mean, I'll go if it's like if they give me the tour before it starts.
Even if you're the guy that's scaring people.
No, I'm not doing it. I don't like that stuff. I don't.
All right,
I'm not.
all right,
I'm
all
not
right.
into that.
I say we get you painted up. You're the evil clown.
I mean,
And-
maybe I'll do that out in that area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scare little kids,
Oh. Yeah.
like the 5-6-year-olds.
Right.
They're the best ones.
It's traumatizing.
Because well, they give you that 50-yard stare.
Yeah.
As soon as they see it, they don't even unlock. They're like, and they don't move.
Do little kids come to those things? Is it little kids?
Parents are idiots.
Yeah.
I remember I took my kids. Carlin was probably, if I had to guess, 10, 9, 8.
Yeah. That's borderline really young, man.
That is right. But
Yeah.
the other 2 were 10. And that's okay. I think 10 is okay.
Yeah.
Carlin didn't leave my side, dude. Me and him just hung out in that lobby.
Right.
And then they had this dude that walked around, and he walked up to Carlin. They almost fist fought. I'm serious. Carlin lost his mind over it, man. Now, does your daughter doesn't trick or treat anymore, does she?
I mean, she's like at that age now where it could go either way.
Yeah.
'Cause, when did you stop what's the oldest you trick or treated?
38.
38?
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
We talked about this, but
yeah.
you could still trick or if you went as a ghost right now,
Oh, I could get
you would
away
just
with
be a
it.
kid. Like
I
you
just
do
need
the
to-
kid voice, trick or treat.
Yeah, I don't even need to
Trick
do
or
that.
treat.
I just walk up. I go. I just walk up. I go trick
Yeah.
or treat.
I'm gonna walk around and be your dad, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell
We're
everybody.
gonna get some candy, man.
Tell everybody. I don't even wear a costume. Just tell everybody. Now he's got a weird disease. He ages. He ages in a month. What everybody else does in a year.
My kid's an idiot, man. Would you just give him some candy?
All right. I'll tell you what. We got a great guest today,
We
Matt.
do.
Go ahead, buddy. Bring him in.
So this is part 2, really, of our good buddy BJ from Candlebox, who is fresh back. Well, I don't know how fresh it is. How long ago was the Who tour that you're back from here?
Dude, this year it could have been fucking 7 years ago. Like time is so fucked up right now. I think it was a month ago, but I don't honestly I don't know.
Yeah.
So how long were you guys out?
Just a week. We did 3 shows with them.
So listen, you grow up in Maryland. You're in a bunch of cool bands around here. You end up in Candlebox.
Yep.
Then you end up opening for one of the bands that belong on the Mount Rushmore of rock.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It had to be weird, dude. Was it crazy?
Man, the weird part was that it wasn't that weird.
Really?
Yeah. We've been doing all this stuff lately that's just like it's all like amphitheaters, there's all these like big tours,
Sure.
right? So it was kind of like what we've been doing. The weird shit was though, you get on the stage and there's like, the Who's logo behind you,
Yeah.
which is a little
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Especially as a fucking drummer.
Right.
There's
dude.
two goddamn drummers in the night, and I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be judged to death. And
Did you get to interact with any of those guys?
yeah, man. Well, the band is all like younger dudes, obviously, because
Yeah.
there's just 2 of them left.
Yeah.
Their new drummer, Scott DeVowers, is actually from Montgomery Village,
Yeah,
Maryland.
that's another
yeah,
thing.
that's wild, man.
Which means both drummers were from Montgomery Village, Maryland. I don't know if he's actually from. I think he's from Frederick, but he lived in Montgomery Village for a while. So,
yeah. He was in Oleander.
he was an Oleander. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Oh, wait,
So you
wait,
show
real
up to the
quick,
venue.
That's the guy that's
Yeah.
drumming for the Who now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is crazy.
Go ahead.
So you guys show up for I think you did 3 gigs with the Who, right?
Yep,
3 dates.
Yep.
So you show up, and what's your first? Do they introduce you to the guys in the Who, or how does it go when you show up? And meet
No.
them for the first time?
When you go on a tour like that, like day one, they've been out for a while too, right? So they've been changing openers. I think they had like, I don't know, like 10 or 15.
And does Kevin know them, or
I don't know how that came
Yeah,
to be, other
yeah.
than Amy, our manager, is fucking amazing. But yeah, when you get these things, man, it's kind of like, it's kind of like your new kids at the school, because they've been on tour for like months, right? So they're like a fucking unit, and you're just trying not to get in the way. So day one, you're just kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
But then Roger Daughtry rocks by, and I shit myself. I have to change.
Is he a little guy?
He's how tall are you?
I'm like 5'3".
I would say he's probably a little taller than you.
5'5", 5'6",
somewhere in
probably.
there,
Yeah, that's what I thought. How about Pete Townsend?
Pete Townsend's bigger.
Yeah.
I didn't get as good of a look at him. He was a little more elusive, but Roger would just kind of walk around after sound check and stuff.
Now let me ask you: do you have the reverence for the Who that an older person would?
No, there's no way. I mean, that's like, I don't like a band like the Who is just like, they're the establishment of what I do, right? Like that's the ground layer.
Yeah.
So while I wasn't ever like, I wasn't like a little kid hearing the new Who song that came out, but obviously I knew who the fucking Who is.
Right. Yeah.
And like, Keith Moon and all that good stuff. And like, that's the, Nirvana raised me.
Right.
And Nirvana was raised by the Who. So there's a direct correlation, as it goes
But
through.
does it hit you? Like, I got to know this, because I've been on stage with comedy legends, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm on the same stage the same night as this motherfucker. Like, did that ever happen?
No, not so much, man. The show, like I said, like we're kind of used to doing that kind of thing. I mean, as weird as I thought you guys were gonna fuck me for saying that, but like,
no,
weird as that is to say, like that was pretty familiar. It's when you get off stage and then like, you putting my drum in the case or whatever, and fucking Roger Daughtry and Pete Townsend walk by. It's like, fucking shit. That's fucking Who.
Yeah.
Did you get to have a conversation with those guys?
No, but I was around for them. Like they were pretty, they're 80 and 81. So like dudes are just trying to.
God, man.
Yeah, dudes are old. But they're still out there, and they sound fucking amazing, which was, like Roger sounds like Roger. They didn't change keys either. Everything was still in like standard tuning.
No way.
Yeah, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And dude just fucking screamed his ass off. But yeah, man,
he
like,
still can do the Bob O'Reilly and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. But like,
all right.
Yeah, I didn't really talk to them, but they would come out after sound check, and like Kevin had a couple little chats with Roger and Pete one night came around. I think it was the second or third night, probably the second night. And our the former guitar player in Candlebox, now the occasional tech who also plays guitar, friend Memphis Hennessy was with us. And he said Pete came around one night and saw him and goes, "Oh, not you loud fucks again." To be called loud by the Who.
Right.
I mean,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. That's like being called king by Elvis.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fucking, it was wild.
How were the crowds? Did you guys go over well? Was it good reception?
It's funny in those things because like it's all seating, right? There's not like usually there's like a pit and it's kind of whatever, but like with seated things, the highest dollar is directly in front of you.
Yeah.
So usually it was just kind of like, people all dressed out in British shit.
Yeah.
But one of the nights, man, there was this fucking lady in front of me, front row. And I mean, it's a big stage, but I'm probably like 15 feet from her, right? Sure. And I'm hitting the drums as hard as I possibly can. And this is a 90-year-old woman just directly in front of me. So I'm looking, she's all I could see too. It was it was one of the arenas, so it was like totally blacked out. So I'm just looking, all you could really see was this fucking 90-year-old woman directly in front of me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm just like pummeling someone's grandma with just like the raw drum sounds. And
hey, how hard was the catalog for you to learn? Was it simple for you?
Candlebox? Yeah. It was pretty complicated. I mean, it was like there's a couple different drummers throughout it. So like the first record is Scott Mercado. I think it's first and second record, and then it switches to Dave Cruisin. And Scott's parts are like hard, man. They're like they're but you don't really think they're hard till you try to play them. Right. He does all this like fucking nuancy like prog stuff. Yeah. That he had no fucking business getting away with on a grunge record, by the way. Right. Like if you break down I mean, he's playing like full on fucking like Dave Weckl and shit. Like it just has jazz shit being no business being on a record like that. Yeah. And he pulled it off. So I kind of like bastardized that. And the Cruisin' stuff's a little more like straight ahead rock. So that wasn't as hard to learn, but yeah. I mean, it's just a lot.
And so I know we can't ask too much about the band's future, but is the band going back out where there'll be more music from them, stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we're doing.
Yeah, so we got an announcement not long ago, I guess, from Kevin and from the band saying
2 years ago,
that it was a retirement.
Yeah.
So can you talk about that? Like, what happened?
Well, we were going to retire, and Kevin was all happy with retirement. And then
his accountant called.
No, man, we got an offer to play with.
I'm sorry. I know, bro. I'm such a dick. I can't help it. That's so funny.
You know, a lot of bands retire a lot. You know,
Motley Crue's retired. Kiss, how many? They retired.
It's expected now,
dude.
You don't retire once.
Here's the funniest. Do you remember Kiss's first final tour year?
Of course.
It was like 2000.
Yeah.
And they just wrapped it.
Right.
25 years.
And now they're still not officially wrapped. They can tour as Gene and Paul now still. I think.
It's
right?
crazy. Yeah.
But I mean, I remember the farewell tour was we did 4 months with 3 Doors Down, which is fucking awesome, right?
Right. That's a great show.
And like, honestly, I was like stoked. I was like, cool. We're gonna like wrap this thing up with a nice little rock bow and like call it a day. Because I was new to it. And it was just a cool little chapter of my life. And then we got a call. It was like, hey, do you guys want to go to Australia in January? And I was like, you mean next year? Sure.
Nice.
So I guess we're going to keep going then.
Yeah.
And then, that came and went. And then February that year, we got a call to go on tour with Bush and Jerry Cantrell that summer. So I was like, well, guess we're going to go ahead and do that. And then, a couple more things. Then this year is like, a couple things here and there. Pretty light this year. But now we're just kind of going the opposite direction and picking up steam again.
I mean, it's great news for you, right? You got to be loving that.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the road?
I do, man. I like it's. Yeah, I was just talking to my therapist about this. This year's
I fucking love it.
No, man,
I love it. Shut up.
This year's been funny because like we didn't really go out a lot, and I think I talked about it last time, but I had like crazy anxiety issues, right? And I'm trying to like figure out where I enjoy being and like what I enjoy because I've just been like in motion for fucking like 25 years, right? Like with one band or another, somebody's taken me somewhere, and I've just been like. This is the first year I've really like not gigged that much and kind of sat still, and it drove me fucking crazy. Right? Because like, what do I do with myself?
Now, when you're home, do you have a band you play with or anything around town or anything like that?
I do stuff with Jimmy's Chicken Shack when Jerome doesn't make it, and I've been taking like, dude, I got a call the other day and I did a wedding, straight up wedding band, and it was fucking awesome.
I bet you loved
it. Fucking awesome
because you got to play shit you never get to play, dude.
Yeah, man, it was a buddy of mine. The funny part was though, I got there and the bass player knew who I was, and he was just like, "The fuck are you doing here?" But dude, it was so fun. I didn't know any of the songs. I was totally like,
right.
I used to love cover band shit, like in Fells Point, where like people just call a tune, they give you a beat and a tempo, and you start.
Yeah.
And like you just got to read the people.
It's all fun stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, until it becomes a grind, I guess.
Well, it's like
fun, right?
It's like still scary though. Like you could like it's somebody's fucking wedding. Like I'm playing their first dance. Like if I ruin their first dance,
right.
Like the stress level is a little higher for that.
Dude, I remember when I was in Crushing Day, right? We played a prom. I think it was Falston High School's prom, but it was some hotel downtown. And I'm in the middle of a song and my bass drum breaks. My head, I go through the head. Right. My pedal is stuck. So I have no kick drum. And the band's turning around to me. And I see the dance floor is kind of like, sounds weird because nothing's driving. So I just start pounding the floor tom, right? You know what I'm doing, right? I'm keeping my left foot going for a hi-hat, trying to make all this work. And at the end of the song, the singer comes back. I'm like, dude, I have no bass drum. There's a kid about, I don't know, 25 feet in front of me goes, your bass drum broke? And I look at him. I go, yeah. This kid runs out to his car and he's a drummer. He brought me in his kick drum. I was like, you want to play a song? He was so scared. He's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, come on, dude. You can play the rest of the night. I don't care.
That's amazing.
But yeah, dude brought me a kick drum.
That's amazing.
From his car.
Speaking of drum heads, by the way, man.
Yeah.
You have some of the coolest. I mean, I saw the Ouija board drum head. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So when we did the 3 Doors Down tour, I asked Kevin, I was like, can I just like make drum heads for this? Because it'd be fun. So I called my buddy Jamie Cachetta, who has a little thing called Zero Project. And it's just a design firm he's got. And I was like, hey man, he's a fucking brilliant. You remember that band Siring I was in years ago?
Yeah.
He's the one that did all the album art for that. But I hit up Jamie and I was like, hey man, do you want to just like make a bunch of Candlebox heads? And he was like, for the last, fuck yeah. So he made a bunch and Kevin printed all of them. So I have like 30 bass drum heads in my house.
I was gonna say I've seen pictures with many different drum heads. That's cool. You were able to do that.
Well, it was fun. Like we changed every week. So like, and it was fun on tour because the crew would get all excited. Like, ooh, what's this? What's the new head gonna be?
That's pretty cool.
Not to Baltimore, with the Ouija board.
And what I forget what you played, Tama. What brand of drums do you play?
Pearl for the most part.
Pearl. That's what it was.
Shopping for endorsement if anyone out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Pearl won't fucking answer the phone.
Pearl won't?
No.
Screw that. I was never a Pearl guy. I liked them. I did like them. They're good drums.
They're fucking great drums. I love them to death. But if you want to give me a drum set, I'll play your drums.
Would you take a Ludwig endorsement?
I would totally take a Ludwig endorsement.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted. I wanted that Ringo Starr kit so bad.
I had Ludwigs. That's what I had.
Yeah, I had a Ludwig kit. Then I had a Remo kit that had it was the coolest bass drum. It was 22 by 28.
Yeah.
It was 28.
Oh, fucking
deep.
Coke can dick. Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome, man. And I love that kit. And then I got a what was that? I don't remember it, but it was a maple. And I beat the shit out of it, bent the ring. I beat that thing to death.
It's the way it's supposed to be. Though.
Yeah,
it's gotta
yeah.
fucking die a soldier's death. Pearls though, man. Pearls are like that's the first set I've had that just doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
they're the strippers of drums, I think.
100%. Like
yeah.
Every other drum brand I've had, like they just kind of like relieve themselves of parts as you go.
Yeah.
And you like pick up the hi-hat stand. It's like, what the fuck? It's just there's just pieces missing. And
yeah.
So how are you guys living on the Who tour? Was that did you see like life of the institution rock band, or what was that like? What were you guys eating on the tour? How were you treated on the Who tour?
Well, there's like, I think I didn't really get into the specifics of that with I was talking to Scott, the drummer, one day, and first of all, they fly everywhere, obviously, and it's probably private jets all the way.
Yeah.
But they don't show up until like right before, so I think the catering was just kind of for us and their crew,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And the catering was all British. That was super fun. So like there was always like an English breakfast in the morning.
Yeah. So
like,
you got boiled meat and bread,
fish and chips.
yeah. That's hilarious. I remember when we did the 120 minute. Remember that show on MTV, 120 Minutes? Matt Pinfield.
Yeah.
Had all that alternative music, and that's what this show. It was one of the sickest shows I've ever seen in my life. Was Big Audio Dynamite. So I got to meet in the same day. I met what's his name? Mick Jones from The Clash. I met Johnny Rotten from Public Image Limited. The dude that before he died that sang for Blind Melon. They were
Shannon Hoon.
That show. This show was incredible, right? But talking about the food, I'll never forget it. Like the caterer shows up and he walks in and he goes, "Who's the band tonight?" And we're like, "It's like 30. It started at noon, right?" And we're like, "It's like 30 bands." And he goes, "Why so much fish?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "It's all fucking fish and chips." And I'm like, "I don't know." And then one of the tour managers comes over and he's like, "Are the fish and chips ready?" And the guy's like, "I just emptied the harbor, dude. You got enough fish and chips." Like, I've never seen anything like it, dude. Yeah. And it's weird. Like, they just put vinegar on it and just eat them.
Yeah.
Like, they pick the fish fillets up and just eat them.
Oh, I'd be in hell, man. I would be praying they'd put some pasta or something in there for me.
Oh, no.
There's usually a spread, but it'd be funny to open all the trays. It's all the same thing. It's like 10 trays of just fish and chips. That'd be good.
Have you ever had a great catering experience where you were like, "Oh my God"?
Oh, dude. New Hampshire. What the fuck is it called? No, Guilford, New Hampshire. I can't think of what the venue's called, but they had a great shirt. The shirt says "Sex, Drugs, and Lobster Rolls." I got it at the house right now.
It. Yeah.
And that place, I mean, it was like it's voted like there's like a vote that all the touring crews do for the best venue in the nation.
Yeah.
And that one always wins because backstage,
even over 930 Club, huh?
Oh, just for like amphitheaters, not for like,
I see.
Clubs are different, probably a different category.
Gotcha.
For amps, man, this place has got fucking backstage. They've got arcades. They've got laundry service. They fucking serve you lobster and shit.
Now, when you
there's
say
pools, there's bartenders, there's
God.
bicycles to go to the river. I mean, it's like I had more fun backstage than playing.
Dude. Now, when you say an amphitheater, is that like the equivalent of like Merriweather that kind of size? Okay, because they got all that shit too. I went backstage this summer.
Not like this.
Oh, I can imagine.
This is like next level.
Yeah. But when I went backstage this year for David Lee Roth, I was blown away. Like,
they upgraded recently with the pool and
they
all
got
that
the
good
pool stuff there now and all. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And they had an arcade and a game, like a big lounge. It was cool, man.
It sounds like I've never played Merriweather, so it sounds like they're up in their game.
You've
though.
never played Merriweather.
I've never played Merriweather. No.
Okay.
Or Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
We've done I've done like, most of the amphitheaters in America at this point.
Except yours.
Not mine.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You got to get on him.
Let's get around.
All right, let's do a little news. Let's have some fun. News brought to us today by Legends of the Fog. Matt and I will be there Thursday starting at 5 p.m. If you're coming out for a scare, we will greet you. Legends of the Fog has amazing attractions. 4 that have been on the Today Show, all the local TV stations. Go to legendsofthefog.com. Use the passcode Mickey, and you will save 10%. All right, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the facts. Matt.
Diddy has his release date,
When is it?
He's slated for release from federal prison on May 8th, 2028. That's based on records posted by the Federal Bureau of Prisons, according to ABC News. Sentenced to 50 months behind bars, and his lawyers are seeking approval for placement at Federal Correctional Institution Fort Dix in New Jersey, and they're saying possibly early release through completion of a drug abuse program.
I don't think he makes it out.
Well, it sounds like we did a story last week, man, where he's already had
An
been held down
Yeah.
by a guy with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I think that's just wanting to show him you ain't shit.
Well, that, and I mean, any type of sex offenders, they just don't do well in prison.
Right.
So he's
Yeah, he did some bad shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he makes it. I really don't.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Would you opt for solitary if you could?
Would I what?
Just go to solitary confinement?
If I was in prison?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah. I feel like that would drive you crazier than like
It would, but
They
not as
say it
crazy
would.
as getting ass raped. I'm not going to lie.
I hear you. I
I'll
feel
take-
like I could sit in prison and find stuff to do
Yeah.
other than having to be out on the yard with people who want to kill me.
Because I think in confinement, like you can read, you can do stuff,
You
but
can, but look, man, you're in a cell, I think it's like 23 hours a day. And then you get out there, you get an hour to like shower and then be out in
go
a
outside.
little portion of the yard or something.
Yeah. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong.
Be
I hope-
miserable.
Yeah. Although I think I might be all right in jail because I'm so small. No, for real. Like I heard that. Like if you're small in jail,
Yeah.
they don't really mess with you because you look like a jerk beating up a little dude. Other big guys will come in and be like, go with me. Like you kind of get guarded in a way, unless you're an asshole. But if you just walk around, keep your head down, you're a little dude, they don't mess with you.
Mm.
I like the idea of prison ethics.
Yeah. Well, there is, man. There's a great documentary. It's a British jail, though. And it's called In Here. And it's all these guys, and they just explain the rules. And they're like, if on the street you were mouthy and you would always want to fight, you're going to find that in jail. If you went in for like some dumb shit and you kept your head down, just got out of people's way, didn't call, nobody messes with you.
Yeah, but there's a price for you being protected as a little guy in there
But you
too.
usually only have to be protected if you're wanted. Like a guy like me goes in.
You're going to be exploited though, aren't you?
I don't think so.
Seems like a pretty easy target.
Yeah, but I mean, what do
yeah.
I have?
A little fella, just throw him around.
I don't know.
Whatever. You're making it sound sexy now, BJ.
How you doing?
Now
big
you're
guy?
turning me on. Jesus, calm down. I don't know. I don't know.
They're going to take all your what is it called? Your not commune money. What is it called?
your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
It's gonna be look, little man.
Somebody's gonna call into this show.
You
Right
owe
now.
me you owe me 15
I
cigarettes
know
a day,
one thing.
little man.
The day I go to jail, I never wipe my ass again. If you want this, you're gonna earn it. You know what I mean?
I think it's funny you think that matters.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. That's the real problem. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Halloween coming up, and there's a survey that says 90% of parents will be using tech to track kids on Halloween. So I guess there's different types of apps and, phones, of course, technology. They're saying that tech can be great for safety and autonomy as long as it doesn't turn into over-monitoring or replace basic safety talks like sticking to well-lit streets, staying in groups, and not entering strangers' homes.
I mean, do you really need to be told any of those things?
Yeah, some kids do, man.
Yeah, those kids are the ones.
Did you have
end
that
up-
talk with your kids?
Yeah.
I mean, about what? How to be in public?
Well, just not to go into somebody's house.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. You got to do that.
I told them they weren't allowed in someone's house unless I told them they could go in.
Right.
You know what though, man? Kids don't really go into houses anymore.
They don't, dude.
Like my son, when he hangs out with his friends, like it's like a weird thing to like go knock on a door. I used to go knock on my friend Aaron's door in Alney at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Complete no couth, you know, just
Nothing.
wake up,
Wake
I'll
up.
play.
I was the same way, even with neighbors who didn't have kids. I remember like visiting neighbors when I was a kid, knock on their door.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Whoever.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Dude, I could go to my friend's house on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday between 8 and 8:30. I never even knocked. I'd walk in the door. His mom would be making breakfast. I'd sit right down and she'd feed me.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
I got to say, though, it's a little bit different on Halloween because here's the situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, kids, I got some candy, but it's in the back. Why don't you guys all come on in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that kind of a thing. You got
Well, I don't think anybody's
to
that
avoid.
stupid.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling my kid for sure, don't ever go into a house.
Yeah. Well, you better tell your daughter don't even go on a street. You know what I mean? Jesus. No, my
You're right.
kids, I told my daughter, don't go in anybody's houses. I told my boys, give it a shot. See what happens. Be tough. That's how I got tough.
Only if you have good candy.
Yeah, meet those kids in prison.
Oh, yeah. He had Snickers bars. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't blame you, buddy. I'd have went into,
Full length.
full length Snickers.
Oh man, that was always a good neighborhood.
Oh,
Because stuff like this can happen, boys. There was some possible cocaine that was dropped into a Pennsylvania trick-or-treater's bag. Police in Ingramborough, Pennsylvania are investigating after a grandmother found a small bag of what tested positive for cocaine in her 8-year-old grandchild's Halloween candy on Saturday
that's
night.
hilarious.
It
Dude.
was in a small knotted bag.
You know, the sad part is 4 hours later, a guy tried to snort Twix. He had no idea what happened.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. I meant to put pixie sticks in your bag.
Nobody gives cocaine away. Come on.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's what I'm
Fell out of his jacket.
Yep.
The police chief admitted to not knowing where the drug came from. He says that parents should be too worried. Always check the kids because he's saying it was probably an accident rather than something done on purpose.
Jesus.
That's
What,
some like
what kind
80s.
of crackhead is giving away the
Yeah.
crack? Hey, take some crack, kids.
Did I tell you my idea on 420?
Yeah.
Adults go trick or treating and you just give them gummies, joints, shit like that, like weed day.
I'm completely into this.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Oh, dude, I grew weed this year.
No, you didn't.
I fucking did, and they got like this, like bushes, and I just pulled them out of the ground like 2 days ago.
Now, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
In Maryland, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Maryland, you have 2 plants, so we grew 4 because there's 2 of us.
Right.
And I just hung them up in my shop, right? And I have a wood shop in my backyard. And I went out there today. I didn't really think about it because my backyard smelled like weed since the bud
Right.
started to do bud things.
Sure.
And my fucking shop smells like it smells like
Like a
somebody's
Wu-Tang rent.
dude.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It smells so good though.
Right. I love
It's
this.
like fresh.
It's funny. Even when I didn't smoke,
Yeah.
I know some people hate it. I love the smell of
Oh,
weed.
yeah.
Good weed. I love it.
Everybody's a farmer now.
Yeah, everybody. Yep. You got that right.
So do you guys know about the triangle of death on your face when it comes to pimples? You ever heard of that?
No.
No.
I'd never heard of it either, but there's a bartender from Louisiana who is the latest person to learn the hard way about the triangle of death. That's the area of your face contained between the bridge of your nose and the corner of your mouth. And her name is Madison. She can be seen holding a compress to her face. You want to hear Dr. Pimple Popper talk about?
Is there a pimple pop in
Yeah,
this
bring it
video?
It's not a pimple pop, but
Okay,
she'll
'cause
tell
I
you.
can't watch it.
I don't want to watch that either.
Yeah.
My wife loves that stuff.
Oh,
By
it's
the way,
disgusting.
you can find out about the triangle of death here.
Triangle of death, doesn't that sound spooky? It sounds scary. It's this triangle right here. It's where the point is between your eyebrows and then the corner of your lips right here. So it's really your nose mainly. This is the area that if you get a pimple, if you really squeeze at it, if you make it really inflamed, if it gets out of control, you are potentially at a higher risk of it causing more trauma or damage or even blindness or of a big risk to your life potentially. And this is because if you have inflammation there, it is closer, it has a shorter distance to travel to an area called the cavernous sinus, which is right under our brain. And if that area swells, it can compress really important nerves and vessels in the area, like the vessels that supply your eyes. So that's why, you could potentially, if you compress those vessels, you could have blindness.
I've never seen anyone give such horrible information so lovely.
Yeah, that's her
And
jam, man.
If you pop your pimple, your dick will fall off. Like she was so nice.
That can't be true, right? I did
I'm
this chick in
thinking
high
of it.
school that would fucking anything anywhere on me. She would just fucking assault it.
Yeah.
And that was for sure one of that happened in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
You're a lucky man. You're a
It's
lucky man.
fucking
You know what's
blindness.
weird? I'm pretty lucky with like acne.
Yeah.
Never really. When I was like 16, I had it really bad, and my mom, I swear to God, got me this mentholyptus blue mud, and every night, like a girl, I had to wash my face and then cover it in this mud and leave that on for like a half an hour.
I like how you did that all gently.
Yeah,
too.
I
Like,
did.
you
I got
know.
good at it, man. I got good at it. And sure enough, in like a week, it was gone, maybe 2.
Wow.
But I felt like such a little bitch doing it every night.
Your skincare routine.
Yeah, my skincare routine.
It's probably pure asbestos in the 70s.
Yeah,
right?
of course it was. Yeah, no doubt about it. What are you putting on there? Diesel?
Yeah, right.
It said it clears it right up.
Something with lead in it. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
something horrible. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good for one treatment and then certain death.
Yeah, it's done.
So there is a UFO tracker app. Did you know this? That
No.
It shows thousands of underwater objects along U.S. coasts.
What is it?
Yeah, so it's this app called Enigma, and they've logged more than 9,000 reports of strange underwater objects near U.S. coastlines, and the numbers are raising eyebrows among both scientists and military experts. These unidentified submersible objects, or USOs, are described as mysterious craft that dive into or rise out of the ocean without making a splash or leaving any trace.
I think they're ours.
They say since Enigma launched in late 2022, it's collected over 30,000 UFO and underwater sightings in total. You think it's ours?
Yeah, I think we have some unbelievable technology.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. You remember the Tic Tacs that
Well, the
those
Tic Tac
fighter
thing.
pilots saw? They're going in and out of the ocean, man.
I agree. Those things were different.
I know some
think
fighter
that's what
pilot
these are.
buddies, and it's a problem out there. You know,
Really?
there's a lot of them.
Well, look,
Really?
that big documentary's coming out on November 21st,
I know.
and it's all high-ranking
I
government
know.
and military personnel. I'm waiting to hear what they have to
Yeah.
say.
There was one that came out with who's the Democrat guy that just died? I forget. Congressman.
Oh, who just died?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I watched this documentary with my wife, and it was like all people of note, and like they're like opening these investigations again. They're talking about like putting congressional funding towards this shit because there's UFOs. Like, it's a fucking
You
thing.
know, I watched. I mean, Matt knows, BJ. It sounds like you're into it as well. I mean, I firmly believe they're here. I mean, I believe it, but I think we're talking to them.
Well, look, man, I there were theories even before this became like a mainstream thing. There were theories a long time ago of people thinking that aliens were here and they were living under our oceans. And now with all the Tic Tac stuff that fighter pilots are talking about, and then this app, I mean, it sounds like there's some there could be some credibility.
The big thing is like our radars have gotten better, right? So like all of a sudden there's like a cloud of shit out there we never saw before.
Right.
Oh fuck.
Oh, what are these?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Russian pilot from World War II that flew over the North Pole? And he talked about seeing the crafts go in the big hole.
No.
There's a
Was
giant.
it North Pole or was it Antarctica?
I don't know, to be honest. It's
Yeah,
one of those two. Anyway, he was flying over and he saw a massive hole, and then he saw ships. And when he called it in, Russia had said apparently it had been identified, and no country on earth claimed entry.
Yeah.
But this guy saw it, like he saw things going in.
Right.
And he thought, and he was afraid to go in it, obviously. But when he went back, it was gone. It's like bizarre shit.
That's also the plot of Alien versus Predator.
I mean, look at all these little dots.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, dude.
It's nuts.
What's the name of the app?
It's called Enigma.
E-N-
I downloaded it. ENIGMA.
Is it any good?
I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet. I literally just downloaded it this afternoon,
All right, I'm
and
gonna
you
look
put
it
in
up.
your geographical location, and there's a way for you to report stuff, I guess, as well.
I'm
Where you could s-
gonna start reporting.
You can see everything around us.
Everything, dude.
Junkies in Baltimore.
I'm on Parent Parkway. There's something over Mount Pleasant Golf Course. Get out here now. I've been sitting there waiting. All right, so let's see how. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, can we talk about a couple products that are coming out here, guys?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
First off, Kourtney Kardashian has released vaginal health lollipops. Yeah, so if
Wait. Hold on.
Processing this?
Vaginal health lollipops?
That's right.
Hey, Matt, what do they taste like?
Well, if you have a hoo-ha,
Yeah.
you might be able to benefit from this. I don't know what they taste like, but they are to put in your mouth, by the way.
Wait, what?
You put the lollipops in your mouth.
Well, I was hoping.
Yeah, okay.
Because
There seems to be a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, it
about
would
that.
take a whole lot less licks to get to the center of that Tootsie Roll. I tell you that right now, bro. That would not be a hard one to get to the center of.
Kourtney's new line of Lemmy Purr. Is it Lemmy? Lemme?
Yeah.
Lemmy Purr lollies. They're infused with probiotics and vitamin C designed to keep vaginas healthy. They're also said to be able to help with nasty inconveniences like UTIs and other infections. And a deal has been signed, and you're going to see them in your Target stores very soon in packs of 5, Mick.
This was,
Make great stocking stuffers.
yeah. Kim, was it Kim or Chloe?
Kourtney Kardashian.
Kourtney. She's my
Yeah.
favorite one.
Yeah.
I think she's the hottest of all of them. She was the one married to that millionaire guy, Scott.
I don't even know if I would know Kourtney Kardashian if I
Dude,
saw a
100%.
picture.
I had no fucking idea who they are.
Listen, I got addicted to that show for 2 years.
Did you?
Really?
Because of the guy, Scott. He was married to her, right? I think she's the oldest sister.
Yeah.
I think she was the prettiest. Anyway,
Well, hang on now.
Yeah.
How did this start for you?
okay.
Was it like you watched one episode and then like,
Here's what happened.
Okay.
When I got
Let's do some therapy.
Yeah.
when I got my real bad burn, remember that? When the vape exploded in my pocket. So I'm stuck in bed for 2 weeks. And
Good
dude, after you watch every documentary, every episode of Ancient Aliens,
You end up
every
in the
episode of
Kardashians. Oh,
no,
no.
here's what happened. I woke up one time and it was on.
Uh-huh.
And I started watching. I swear to
It was
God.
an accident, BJ.
No. I had
It was
to
an
check.
accident.
I had to check.
We'll see it through. We'll see it through.
All right.
And I started watching it, and this guy Scott came on, and he was hilarious. Like he put all of them in their places.
Yeah.
Like he just didn't give a shit. And I was like, this dude's
All the
hilarious.
girls in their places?
Everybody. He didn't
Okay.
give a shit.
Right.
He was such a dick, but he was so I couldn't take my eyes off of him. He was.
Yeah.
It's like you know how you guys won't admit this probably because you're married and pussy, but the truth is there are times a lot when
Okay.
your wife says something and you just in your head you say something, but you can't say it out loud.
Oh, you haven't been to my house yet.
Right, yeah, okay. Well, then you're like, Scott, dude, he just says it out loud.
Right.
And it's the funniest shit ever. Like, I mean, he has said shit where you're just like, oh my God.
All right, but we gotta break this down a little bit. So like
Yeah.
you watched this first episode.
Yeah, I got hooked on the dude.
coincidence. So what was was it a day that went by before you started the second episode?
No, dude, it was a marathon. It
You
was
went-
like,
you
I
just jumped right
binged it.
Wow,
You
he's
stayed.
I
Binging it.
binged it for like
Yeah.
2 days.
All right,
Dang.
so the next day you wake up. Do you
Right
just
back
tune
on.
right, but like on purpose.
I had to watch the episode I fell asleep on again, so I didn't miss nothing.
Oh, you got
I'm not going to lie.
that's
to you.
legitimate hooked. All right,
Yeah, dude,
that's
I
a
was
problem.
hook, line, and sinker.
Wow.
Without, and then that's when Bruce or whatever, Caitlyn,
Caitlyn Jenner?
when that was happening,
Yeah.
it was just all fascinating. You know, I used to do a bit. I'm like, listen, the transgender thing, I just want to say, I don't know if I'm for it. I don't know if I'm against it. I just need a minute. Like a month ago, Bruce Jenner was my childhood hero, and now he's a woman. Like, can I just have a minute to process, right? Well, so when that was happening, and then he's talking about it, it was just fascinating. Mindless entertainment.
Yeah. I hear you.
Everyone take note. Mickey watched the Kardashians unironically.
Yeah.
He legitimately.
100%. I got no issue. You know what other show I watched?
Yeah. You going to buy the lollipops?
Dude, you ready to laugh? You ready to laugh? No, but I did buy her Spanx. But I'll tell you another
Lies.
thing you're gonna laugh at is dude. Yeah, I'm not saying.
What is it? What is it?
You can suck on
Come
one of those
on.
lollipops
Do
while you
it.
do your skincare
Spit it
routine at
out.
night, man.
You pussy.
Gilmore Girls.
What?
Oh God.
You know,
Here's why.
while you're doing your skincare routine, you
Yeah.
can suck on one of those lollipops.
Gently caressing yourself, nursing your vaginal lollipop.
Yeah. Trust me, if they were flavored correctly. I'll tell you this much though. The reason I watch Gilmore Girls, my dad, listen, my dad is why he's out of the internet. He just thinks, or streaming television. He's seen everything. He calls me up and he goes, Mick, who wrote Gilmore Girls? And I'm like, the fuck? What?
Right.
He's like, who wrote Gilmore Girls? What a great writer. So I'm like, really? And then I found out it's the same lady that wrote Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Did you ever see that?
I did. Great show.
Same lady
Love
wrote
that show.
Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that.
Honestly, I don't even know what Gilmore Girls is about or what that is.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Middle America, small town America.
Yeah.
It's just funny as shit. Oh, but the
Some
writing,
kind of girl show.
yeah, it kind of, but it's funny. It's like
Okay.
it is legit funny stuff.
Yeah.
And so I watch Gilmore Girls. I got a couple.
I got a Gilmore Girls thing. So,
Jersey Shore, another one I couldn't turn
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
oh God, that's terrible.
The first 3 seasons though, dude. When they,
I'm never gonna watch it under any circumstances. I fucking hate New Jersey. I hate New Jersey more
Don't
than
we
I.
all?
I
Don't we
had
all?
more fun in Afghanistan than I ever had in New Jersey. But quick thing on the Gilmore Girls. So my wife is she's like a Sims addict, like the game The Sims.
Oh,
So is my wife.
And she makes exact replicas of houses from TV shows, and she made the Gilmore Girls
Wow.
house.
No
To the
way.
point, I walked in one day and she was fixing a painting on the wall. It's fucking it's fucked up. You're fucked up, honey.
That's awesome.
You know, it's funny. I had a friend that would like when Sims first came out.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you like build a city?
Well, I mean, you're like you have a family and you might have a dog and you have to feed the dog. And
So I
it's
was
life.
like, man, I would love to find a game where you like build from nothing, like a whole.
Yeah.
So my buddy goes, dude, you should play this game called Caesar, right? And you're a Roman guy, and you start out with a hut, and then you farm wood and you sell that and you build.
Oh yeah.
And by the end,
It's almost like Minecraft, right?
Well, but it's much more graphic and cooler.
Yeah.
And like you build armies and you get attacked
Yep.
by. But dude, when I got to the last game, like I think I played Caesar 1, 2, 3. I think 4 was the last one, and I became emperor. You got to beat the game,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, it was 7 years,
No girlfriends or dates or anything.
Yeah.
dude. 7 years.
That
The
was
emperor.
fucking lotion and pizza. That's what you were doing.
That's it. At that point, I didn't even need the lotion. I was using terry cloth.
Tears of loneliness.
Smooth it back out. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I had a rosin bag.
Oh my God.
All right, here's another product for you guys here. Another questionable product from the makers of breast milk ice cream comes Booger Bites candy.
Oh my God.
Who the
Booger
fuck
bite.
makes this shit?
Yeah, just when you
Chinese, the Chinese people.
thought it could be
Yeah.
the company's Frida. Just when you thought they couldn't get any weirder with the breast milk ice cream, they've rolled out Booger Bites gummy candies inspired by actual boogers.
Oh, next story. I hate boogers.
You
They
do hate
gross-
boogers?
Oh my God.
They said they've
I'll acknowledge a veto on that one.
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
consulted real life booger eaters
Hey,
to
hey,
nail
wait.
the flavor.
Shut up. We had a second veto. You
Yeah.
got to move on when that happens, man.
Oh my
You
God.
can't complete the story after you were
It's-
voted off the island.
It's going to be in your Halloween bag this year, Mick.
Unless every third one pulls out of the bag in a long string,
Oh,
you're like,
you're a dick. What a dick. Oh, God.
pulling out your soul.
All right, we'll shift gears here. There was a creepy marathon that took place over the weekend. It took place inside of a mine. So for some people, I guess running a marathon isn't stressful and taxing enough. So for them, there's the world's deepest marathon, which happens in Sweden's Garpenberg mine. We got some video.
Oh, I've got to see this.
Yeah. Spelunking on steroids.
Yeah. This guy must be the winner here, I'm assuming.
No, actually,
Or the last survivor.
I was just going to say, he's that guy that they left behind. Remember when all the dudes fell in that well like
Right.
800 years ago?
The foot race happened this past weekend, saw 60 runners willing to hoof it out in the zinc mine, 3,674 feet below sea level. To start the race, participants had to take a 2-minute, 42-second elevator ride deep into the mine.
How deep is that? 3,000?
3,674. So it's over a mile deep. Or no, it's close to a mile.
No, in the
right?
mile. I get that in tons.
Is it 5,000 feet? Is a
yeah,
mile?
I think of 5,000. Yeah.
So you're almost a mile under the earth. They say it was 86 degrees down there. And the only thing that they could hear was the echoing sounds of their own breath. They had to run while they're wearing those helmets with a light on the front.
Have you ever been down underground at any depth?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How far down were you?
I don't know. I've done a couple cenotes and a couple of like cave fucking tours or whatever.
What's a cenote?
Cenote is a like a river underwater.
Oh, really?
I did one of those.
See, that would creep me out.
I'll tell you, dude,
it was
Make
fucking
me
awesome.
Uncomfortable.
I'll be honest with you. In Mexico, they have one. And you can go two ways. You can go dark or lit. So they have lights that go all the way through it while you're in the river.
That would be a little bit easier for me if they had there were lights
but
down
dude,
there.
when you're like, he makes a great point. It's amazing, dude. Because you think about it, the one in Mexico, I think you're like 180 feet under. And
you're in scuba gear, I take it, right?
I did it in.
We were just in a tube. You just float down.
You just float. Yeah, that's how I did it.
It's relaxing, unless it's the dark one, then it's not fucking relaxing.
Yeah, it's not.
What do you mean you're in a tube? Like a submarine?
No, like a tube, like you're floating.
Like a floater.
Yeah.
Like you're just in a lazy river.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant you were under the water, like in a cave.
No, you're
or
in
some
a river that's under the ground.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yes.
So you go way, and it's like a huge cave.
But you're not breathing underwater. You're
no, we can't.
Air.
Humans can't do that yet. We can't breathe.
That's why I said scuba gear, jerk.
No, but when you're down there, so they alternated it. So it's like a 20-minute thing, right? So, and every 20 minutes they alternate lights, no lights, lights, no light. More people went no lights.
Huh.
I was in the pussy line. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd want the lights.
It was me and a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Right. And I went down in the lights and I was still like, it gets creepy, man, because you're thinking about it.
Dude, I've done on like cave tours where they take it down there and they turn the lights off.
Oh.
And the fucking, it's like all of your senses go immediately haywire because your vision's just completely gone.
You can't see.
Yeah, dude. It's like,
you can hear your blood going through your vessels.
Yeah, not fun.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be enjoyable for me.
Well, did you see that documentary on, I don't know what they're really called, but the cave people that's like in Syria or somewhere, they live underground. They live underground.
In modern times, you're saying
they're there now.
They're there now.
And they're like a protected sect somewhere that they found like at the turn of the century in the 1900s. Some explorer found them. They almost killed him.
Well, you remember in Turkey, as a matter of fact, there was a story, I guess it was a few years ago. I guess he was digging up his basement in Turkey. And he
opened up.
It opened up this like miles and miles and miles of underground caverns and chapels underneath
and rooms.
It there.
It was crazy.
Rooms.
Yeah.
So at some point.
Goes back to my theory, Matt.
Supposedly it was like 20,000 years old.
I believe if I had to guess, 10 to 15,000 years ago.
Reset.
I think the earth was destroyed. I really do.
Yeah.
And I think everything was obliterated.
Everybody's got that flood story. Could have been that.
Yep. It could have been anything. Massive, massive earthquakes.
And then you got the people talking about the Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Who
at one point we thought were idiots.
Hunted, right. But they hunted people.
They hunted humans.
Is the theory. They hunted humans and they had to go underground, they thought, a lot of them. So maybe goes back to some of that.
Yeah. And then those Neanderthals moved up to the Nordic. And that's what all them Viking people are, I'm convinced.
Yeah.
You look at them real Nordic, Finland and way up.
Yeah.
Norway and shit. I don't know if all the chromosomes are there. If you look deep in their eyes, it's like something's
Wisconsin's
missing.
the same way.
Wisconsin.
All dead in the eyes.
So we were talking about the dark earlier.
Yeah.
So I popped this story up next here. Do you sleep with the TV on?
I like to.
Yeah.
Shannon hates it. Shannon likes what's that called? just background noise.
She does. Yeah.
Yeah, she likes a fan on, or
But not a light.
like, you know, I got to be on. One of the funniest things ever, and it's become a routine, is if I turn the TV off, all I hear is this in a minute. Shannon will go, Alexa, play sleep music. And then Alexa goes, here is the sleep channel. And then it's like just quiet. But my favorite thing was Indian flute music. I would put that on at night.
Yeah.
And it's wild, man.
Take you on a little journey.
Especially if you hit it once or twice. You know, you hit the bowl and you lay there and listen to that weird ass shit. Your mind starts. It's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, here's the best way to go to sleep that I've done recently. It's funny. I fucked my wife up by making her put the TV on.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No. Now I
fuck my wife. Then I just go to sleep.
hit her with a hammer. So I got her used to having the TV on, and then I started going on tour all the time. So I got used to. I wear noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
And I discovered the greatest sleep film of all time
Is what?
Tom Hanks and Greyhound. So what you
Oh,
do?
they're just in that bus place the whole time or something?
It's
Is that
just
movie?
the fucking ship, right?
Yeah,
so just in the ship thing. But so like I'll turn my phone over, so no light. I'll just listen to it.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even get to the credits anymore.
Right.
I mean, like I probably watched it 600 times.
If there's a movie I love, it's the best sleep medicine for me.
Oh yeah.
Because you relax. Because you're not paying attention. You know everything
See,
going on.
my problem is I do pay attention. That's
But
my
no,
problem.
that's what I'm saying. You have to watch a movie
You got to commit.
that you've seen
Yeah.
100 times that you love. Like I could put Raiders on, no problem.
Yeah.
Before, I'm telling you, on Raider, before he's in the boat after the ball rolls down, I'm asleep.
You know what the best thing is for me anyway is just white noise. You get
I like
you get
white
those
noise.
white noise apps.
Yeah.
Or you listen to like Buddhist monks chanting.
I like the ocean crashing.
The ocean, yes.
I do that with Alexa sometimes.
Yep,
Alexa, play
for
the
sure.
ocean.
Or
Yeah.
put on Jaws, and right when Christy gets fucking torn apart, I just joyfully.
Makes for some interesting dreams.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put that on when I masturbate. Totally different.
Touche.
Yeah.
So they're saying from another page from my Everything Will Kill You book,
Yeah.
sleeping with a nightlight could give you a heart attack, is what they're saying.
Let's hope.
A study found sleeping with the nightlight on could be bad for your heart if you're over 40, they're saying. People with the darkest bedrooms have the lowest risk of heart attack and stroke. So people who sleep with a nightlight or even the TV on have a 20% higher risk.
Okay, honey,
We
we're
figured
turning
that.
we're turning the TV off.
I'm
Yeah.
turning the TV on. I'm gonna get 8 more night lights. I'm bringing this to fruition.
He's trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm done. I am done.
I ain't going to jail.
Right. My bedroom's gonna look like a disco tonight when I fall asleep.
So the robots are getting cheaper, you guys. The Chinese,
Chinese people.
yeah, they've developed the world's cheapest humanoid robot. They're offering this one called a 3-foot tall robot called Boomy for $1,370. Here he is right here.
$1,370.
Yeah, it can walk, balance, and dance all while responding to voice commands.
I don't want that fucking thing anywhere near me.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm with BJ. These things creep me out.
It's almost like Chucky, like he's going to kill you in the middle of the night.
Well, like, what's to
right?
stop them from just like sending an update that puts it in murder mode? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a great way to take over America. Just kill everyone in their sleep.
When
Right.
I-
You're right. The Chinese are going to sell us cheap robots. Oh
And
my,
then-
thanks for,
And they're pre-programmed that on a definite date and time, they all murder whoever owns them.
yeah. The company's called Noetics. They believe Boomy is a turning point because it's not a laboratory or industrial machine, but it's instead an everyday household device that looks like it could kill.
But what does it do besides entertain you? Nothing?
I guess you could tell it to do whatever you want. It
Can you-
responds to voice commands.
Can you say, go get my newspaper?
Sure?
Will it know where to go?
Maybe.
Not for $1,300.
Will it give
It's
you a hand
AI.
job?
Yeah, that's my. So when that model comes out, this show is over. The comedy club's closing.
Oh yeah.
I'm done.
Puberty's about to get weird.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
Nice.
Keep it
Sorry,
together.
I'm still recovering
Yeah,
from all that.
Matt's
man.
thinking about his puberty getting weird again.
So there is rope-free bungee jumping that's happening over in China.
I think that's called suicide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rope-free pump. That's called jumping off a cliff. Yeah.
It does look like suicide. I'm going to show you the video in a minute here. They've been put on hold after videos of safety tests went viral and got people worried. This is on a bridge which is the world's highest road bridge at 2,051 feet. It's your nightmare, Mick, basically. Unlike regular bungee jumping, where you're attached to an elastic cord, this version has people jump straight into a large rainbow-colored safety net below. And they're only going to charge you $225 to do it, Mick.
Let me see this thing. Oh, hell no.
Look at the size of this bridge.
Where is this? China?
Chinese.
Yeah, I'm not
bridge.
going to China.
During tests, workers dropped heavy sandbags onto the net to see if it would hold. Even though the net seemed to work, videos of the test made people nervous.
Well, no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're falling 2,000 feet into a net.
right.
Not a shot in hell I'm doing it, Matt.
Yeah, I mean that looks like something that you get up the bravery to do to save your family, not for enjoyment.
Yeah, I don't understand people like that.
You get into any of that crazy
You an adrenaline
thrill
junkie,
stuff,
BJ?
BJ?
No, man.
I'm not either, bro.
No, I don't like heights. I went up the Washington Monument one time,
Yeah.
and like I looked at the crack between the elevator and the
Yeah,
floor,
and
and I saw the way down.
Yeah.
And I fell over.
Yeah, dude, this is
I
a
get
true
it.
story. When I went out onto the deck of the Empire State Building, I was with Shannon. I dropped it. I couldn't control it. I dropped to my knees and I crawled all the way around the observation deck.
Oh, dude! But you know what I do everywhere? Everywhere I travel, if they have one of those fucking sky tower decks, whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go up it and I always down the glass, and dude, it's like everything's sweating.
I
I'm
can't.
shaking.
I can't right now.
I
get
make
weird
myself do it. I
thinking
hate
about
every
it.
second of it.
Yeah, the one in Chicago. What is it? What's the?
Oh, shut up, the both of you. I
Oh,
get
the one that
weird.
leans out.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
done that one. I've
No?
done the Space Needle, and there's one in Vancouver, I think.
Yeah.
Or not Vancouver.
It does, man.
Toronto,
It gets your
Toronto.
blood pressure up for sure.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with BJ. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't need to see anything I can't see from the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need any views. I don't. Oh, you won't never believe you can see for 12 miles. Yeah.
What would scare you more, man? Driving across that Chinese bridge, or you would have to? You have one choice. You either drive across it, or you jump off into that.
Matt,
net.
I can't make. I get dizzy thinking about it. I'm
It's
not
gun,
kidding you.
gun to your head, man. If you had to do one, you driving across, or you jumping off?
I
of
think
it?
I jump off it
You would. Wow.
because it's less time.
Yeah.
We
I
still
hear
got
you.
to drive to the middle.
What's that?
I still got to drive to the middle.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Maybe they'll drive you out, or they'll walk you out.
If I drove halfway, I would just drive the other half.
Now, like when I get, if I like every year, I do red eyes. I got to go over there
Yeah.
every other Sunday over the bridge.
Over the Bay Bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got to pick me up, dude. I can't drive over.
Oh,
it.
you're one of the people.
Yeah, I am one of those
That
guys.
It's interesting.
Matt swears he can fix it with hypnosis.
Yeah,
but-
we need to do that. We talked about doing this on the show
You
forever.
should do it right now so I can see.
Yeah,
we should do it on the show. Can
we
we?
should do it on the show. Yeah,
Is it really long? Like,
it could be. Yeah,
Right.
we talked about recording it
yeah.
for that reason. Plus,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of stuff I want to tell you in advance too. Just instructions that would be boring for
Like-
us to do on the air.
Yeah, like this.
Side
like,
effects.
Like, no, it's gonna be
No
more like
side
this,
effects.
BJ. It's gonna be more like this. Hey, Mickey, listen. Before we start, a couple things you need to know. Number one.
To polish my shoes.
No. Yeah. Number one is I have no idea what I'm doing. Number two, this
That's
is
not
all
true.
fake and bullshit.
Get out of here with that.
I'm kidding, buddy. What else you got?
Well, we'll wrap it up with this. I know you guys have been waiting to hear the results from Texas Parks and Wildlife's inaugural Fat Squirrel Week.
Oh, I couldn't wait.
I
Finally.
just saw this one actually.
Yeah. So it came down to a couple of fat squirrels. It was first. It was Chunk Norris.
Chuck Norris was the best.
Yeah. So Chunk Norris versus the winner here, Chunkosaurus
There he
Rex.
is. Yeah.
Took the top spot. Dinosaur Valley State Park congratulated Chunkosaurus on social media, saying, "Dinosaur Valley is proud to be the home of this behemoth. We appreciate all the support for Chunkosaurus Rex during this hard-fought battle." They do Fat Bear Week out there too.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
I've said this many times. Squirrels might be in my top 5 animals on the
I
planet.
love them, man.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I could watch squirrels for hours.
Same.
We had a great one when my old band, the Nicky Bar Band, we had this house, right? We had a bunch of pumpkins on our little porch, and it was like you just sit and watch TV, and the porch was right there.
That's
Yeah.
a smorgasbord for the squirrels.
And dude, one day we just saw the pumpkin kind of like shaking, and this fucking crocodile-sized squirrel. Just, I mean, he barely fit out of the hole that he made to get into this thing. And it was the fattest fucking squirrel. He's been sitting there eating probably for a week. Like, just fucking like,
housing
it's like a 7-pound squirrel.
Dude, they're like crackheads, man.
Yeah.
They just go nonstop.
It's almost robotic. Like their movements are just very, fast and robotic.
And they're just like, it's literally like, have you ever been downtown and watch a bunch of crackheads running around? They're just running everywhere. They stop. They change directions for no reason. Run up a tree. I could just watch them for hours.
They're very much like that because I read somewhere it's something like 90% of like the nuts they bury.
Yeah.
They have no idea where they are.
Right.
You know,
no, exactly.
Just bury them and forget about them.
Yeah. No, it's just all they do all day is bury nuts.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that, but a sort of different approach to it. All right, let's move to music. Music brought to us by Coffee Balam. The great people at Coffee Balam are brewing some of the best coffee in the world. They're growing it, actually. And they put it in bags so you can just put it right in the machine. It is grown in a blue zone, one of only 5 on the entire planet in Costa Rica, a Maryland-owned company growing beans in the beautiful island of Costa Rica. Make sure you go to coffeebalam.com, use the promo code MickeyTalks for 10% off. All right, Matt, what do we got?
And by the way, local company, Coffee Balam.
Yes, I said Maryland company. Yeah.
God damn it.
So Paul McCartney has been talking about what's next for him. And he says he's been working on new music. And now we know to what extent. In the foreword of his new book, Wings, The Story of a Band on the Run, which will be published on November 4th, he writes, right now I have 25 songs that I'm finishing in the next few months, new songs that are interesting. And if and when he records and releases a new album, it'll be his first since McCartney 3 in 2020. And in other McCartney news, a trailer for his new documentary, Man on the Run, has been released. The film examines his life after the Beatles broke up in 1970. It will premiere on Amazon Prime on February 25th. And, of course, he's been on the road with his Got Back tour, making a stop in New Orleans tomorrow. And he's been given, like, I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, he's been given little video updates of the songs he does. It's pretty cool.
Let me ask both of you a question, because you're both music nuts. Is McCartney bigger or as big or a little less than, say, Sinatra or Elvis?
Bigger.
Think McCartney's bigger than Sinatra?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That's an interesting question because I don't really think of him in the same way.
Well, I just mean as far as like Sinatra will be remembered in 100 years. Right. McCartney will.
If you go all over the world though, and most people recognizing them.
More than Elvis?
Elvis never played outside of the U.S. really, except for Canada, right?
He didn't have to.
Oh, he never left. Yeah, he never left the U.S.
He never performed.
And he didn't even do Canada. Huh? I thought he did Canada.
I don't think he did any foreign soil. Performed
in
Germany. He actually did, but not as like Elvis. It was when he was in the military.
Yeah,
he would get up and sing for people.
No, I'm not taking anything at all away from Elvis, but I just think people.
How about Michael Jackson? Is McCartney bigger than Michael Jackson?
Nah,
I don't know about bigger.
You say no, BJ?
No, Michael Jackson's like well, I guess when you get to that level, does it matter? Like they're all just.
I'm just curious. Like in 200 years, like we talk about Mozart and Beethoven and Tchaikovsky and whatever. Is McCartney going to be?
I think so.
In the mix 200 years.
But whenever I think McCartney, I think Beatles.
Right. It's all goes.
When I think Elvis, I just think Elvis, you know?
Right.
I also think about Elvis's house, which looks like a 25-year-old got a bunch of money and did a bunch of drugs and made a house.
And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Have you ever been to it?
Yeah, it's fucking bananas.
I haven't been yet.
Oh, dude,
I can't wait.
You got to go downstairs. Downstairs, he's got there's the fucking stairways are lined with like carpet.
That's what I heard.
And like downstairs just looks like someone was on drugs and had a lot of money.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Michael Jackson or Elvis?
Elvis.
Graceland.
Okay,
yeah.
Graceland.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're talking about that wacky house, the Michael
Neverland?
Jackson mansion. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was.
Did you guys know I was once a backup singer for Michael Jackson?
You were a backup singer for Michael Jackson.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, but his ass couldn't take it. He had to quit.
Yeah. I was 9 and I was in one of the little choirs that sang with him.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Hold on.
So Bill Clinton's inaugural gala, they did Heal the World, or Michael Jackson did.
Yeah.
And they were looking for. He always needed a huddle of kids to go with him, right? 'Cause
Sure he did.
That worked out later.
Yeah.
So my elementary school got picked, and our choir, which I was in, was chosen to be the one.
So wait, you were 9, and what year roughly is
I
that
guess
then?
no, I guess not 9. I probably like 12. I don't know. What's 6th grade? 10, 11, somewhere.
Yeah, 10, 11.
Young,
Yeah.
bowl cut young.
Were you close to him?
No, I never got. Well, I saw him, from a distance.
Yeah.
He walked around. Bill Cosby, though. I remember waiting in the fucking hallway to go out, and Bill Cosby standing right in front of me doing
Yeah.
little jokes and shit.
No kidding.
That
Both
also
of those guys.
That also
huh?
got weird later, huh?
Yeah.
You survived, man. Holy
Man,
crap.
no
Bill Cosby
shit.
and Michael Jackson.
My God, are we trauma bonding? What the hell happened?
Dark past, man.
I mean, be real though. When you were 12,
Yeah.
or you were probably a little bit older.
Yeah.
but I think I don't know what I was. I was 10 to 12 when Thriller came out. And he was the biggest thing in the world.
So,
I remember being jealous seeing the kids
I'm
in
gonna
the,
give you this
in
timeline.
the TV commercials.
Hold
And
Keep talking about Michael Jackson.
yeah, no, I was just going to say, I mean, that would have been a complete thrill for me. Were you a huge fan at that age?
No, I wasn't really like into music. I was like, that was like 91, I think, right? So I would have been. No, when did he get elected? Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton? Yeah, it was like, was it 90?
So I would have been like, yeah. I was born in 83.
I'm
So I
going
was
to
like,
check that. Bill Clinton.
Here
What
it is.
year?
What year was this? Okay, so I'm going to give you my Michael Jackson thing.
Okay.
Off the Wall came out, and I think 81 or 82. And I was like, man, I love this album, right? It was great. Everybody started loving
Bill
Michael
was
Jackson.
93. Sorry. Go ahead.
so I was 10.
So Michael Jackson's album comes out, Off the Wall, and it was like, damn, he ain't the Jackson 5 anymore. This is badass.
It's off the wall.
Then the Motown 25th reunion happened right before Thriller came out. And when that night happened, and it's the first time he moonwalked on national television,
Oh, yeah.
dude, you guys were probably too young. I remember
No,
watching.
I was not. I remember.
You
that.
remember it?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the next day at school, nothing in the world mattered
Right.
but Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it just changed overnight. He became, and then when Thriller came out, dude, you got to remember, I grew up in the city. So, yeah, it was the neighborhood. But when we were all playing, there were 30 kids, right? That we all played hide and seek or kick the can or whatever we were playing in the neighborhoods. That when Thriller debuted on MTV, 30 kids piled into my friend's house, the only kid that had MTV back then, and we watched it. And
Yeah.
it was insane. No,
I
I'm
remember.
wrong. It wasn't even MTV. It was Friday Night Videos. Remember that
I
show?
think it was MTV then.
No, I think it premiered on MTV. But if you didn't have cable, you didn't get to see it
Oh, I
until
see.
Friday
You
Night
watch Friday Night
Videos.
Some
videos.
PBS shit.
Yeah, it was like, no, Friday Night Videos.
That was a precursor to MTV, really.
No,
Not
I
the
think it was
precursor.
after. I think it was after
No,
MTV.
Friday Night Videos was first.
I don't think so.
No,
No, I don't
You want
think
to place
so.
a little wager?
Sure, how much?
$1.
All right.
I like
Bet you
this.
$1, man.
What premiered first? Friday Night Videos or MTV? You got MTV, right?
You owe me $1.
No, you got
I said Friday Night Videos was first.
okay. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. MTV premiered first on August 1st, 1981. The show Friday Night Videos debuted July 29th, 1983.
All right, you win.
You owe me $1.
Oh, you
I'm
$1.
going to let you go on that one.
What am I thinking of? There was something before MTV that I remember watching.
Friends. We had Friends before
No,
MTV.
there really was. There was a video show.
Outside. We had Outside before MTV. I don't remember a video show.
No?
I remember
I thought MTV was like why they made videos.
yeah, I do too. Like you, because the original videos were like concert footage.
Did you know? This ties local that the first video played on MTV was "Video Killed the Radio Star."
Correct.
Do you know who the drummer was in that band?
Well, it had to be the drummer of the Buggles. Terry Bozzio.
Richard Burgess, who was Jimmy's Chicken
No
Shop's
way,
manager.
Richard was
Get
in the
out of here.
Buggles?
Richard was?
Yeah, isn't that
Whoa,
fucked up?
I
Yeah,
had no
crazy.
idea.
I never knew that either.
Yeah.
By the way, that's an incorrect statement.
Why is that?
The Buggles was not the first song played on MTV. You know what was? The Star Spangled Banner is how they signed on. I've won money with
No
that in a
problem.
bar.
That's some poltergeist shit.
It's such an unfair question to get a guy on.
All right.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So now I have here a popular program that aired music videos in the 1970s was Friday Night Videos.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with your.
There was also a show called Pro Clips, a Nickelodeon show from 80 to 81, hosted by a VJ. Video Concert Hall, an unhosted show that started in 1978. Night Flight, that's what I was thinking of. Night
Flight, I remember.
Yeah. And then they say variety shows sometimes had stuff. But Friday Night Videos, I don't know. I remember
July
it being
29th, 1983. Hold on. I remember I bet it's this. What was the first video played on Friday Night Videos? I think it might have been Kiss's Lick It Up. Because that's where they debuted without their
what
makeup.
year was Lick It Up?
I don't remember.
That was later.
I was literally a fetus when this was happening, so I can't contribute to this conversation.
The first one, this is how I remember it.
Yeah.
Because Friday Night Videos, their first one was Beat It by Michael Jackson.
For Friday Night Videos?
Yep. I'm telling you, dude, MTV was out first.
I'm looking it up.
Are you using Google or ChatGPT?
Google.
Don't use Google. Google's.
I used ChatGPT, which told me it started in the 70s. So now I'm trying
see,
Google.
So this is what we need those robots for, is you guys each buy one and you animate it with your personal AI thing, and they go outside and they fight. And everyone comes back in. That's the information we use.
BattleBot brains.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm in. All right, Matt, let it go. I won the $1. You don't even have to pay me. Let it go.
It's never over.
Let it be. Let it be.
I'm not going to let it go. All right, 1983, whatever it is, man.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah. No, it's not it.
What else we got, buddy?
So the Stray Cats, their tour's been
sucks.
canceled
I
due
love
to
them.
Brian Setzer's serious illness.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They've canceled their entire fall tour that was set to launch tomorrow night in Louisville, Kentucky. The move comes after they canceled the first two shows in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and Rockford, Illinois over the weekend. But he said he's heartbroken. What's going on with him? He says he revealed that he has an autoimmune disease that left him unable to play guitar.
Ooh.
And he says, it feels like I'm wearing a pair of gloves when I try to play. He said he was making progress a few weeks later, and then the band announced this tour back in July.
BJ, how do you feel about the Stray Cats? Were you a fan? I mean, they're a little before you, but
We used to play a bunch of that. I mean, that's just like Brian Setzer's just fucking awesome.
dude,
Yeah.
so I remember the first time I saw them was Rock This Town, right? And I was like, oh, it just hit me. And it's very punk rock. It is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that early punk stuff is just 50 stuff on
Sure.
steroids. So it was very appealing to me. And then they came to what was then the Civic Center. And it was, I think, the first or second concert I was ever allowed to go to with just friends. And dude, it was the cool, and they were and then they played HammerJokes, and I got to meet him. And dude, he is the coolest, nicest dude. Sound check, I was one of like 9 people in the room, and they're playing old Eddie Cochran stuff, Elvis stuff.
That's awesome.
It was so cool to watch. And dude, he's a great drummer for a dude standing and playing.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It was unreal to watch. His meter was like insane.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then, and of course that, and what's his name on bass, just such a great band. I'm so sad that story.
Yeah, it's a
I hope
bummer,
it
man.
comes around
Yeah.
I do
because
too.
I love him.
Man, there's a weird like jazz punk thing that kind of happens a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I got a buddy, actually, one of our managers in Candlebox, Chris, was in this. He's the drummer for the Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Oh, really?
And like, dude, he came from like hardcore punk bands
Mhm.
and then just decided to like fake jazz one day. And that's where that shit came from. It's like,
Yep. Yeah, they
you
just
don't
swing.
know. There's like,
They
there's something
swing-
there. You
They
know?
just swing 50 songs.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah. So Wolfgang Van Halen, he has been talking about nepotism. He was talking to Metal Hammer magazine. He said, I'm one to talk, but I think the term Nepo baby is a bit unfair. And he was talking about, he says it takes the individuality of the person away. He was talking about Jack Quaid,
Yeah.
son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. He said he's one of the good ones. And it's like, who decides that? But then he talked about his high school experience when he was in Van Halen at 15. And he said people his own age didn't even care.
Yeah, what do they know?
He says, when it comes to high school, I was almost a loser. He said, I had a tutor when I took off for the first Van Halen tour in the 11th grade. And when I came back for senior year, it was almost a dig.
Yeah.
He said people would like mockingly go, "Oh, look, it's the bass player for Van Halen."
Yeah.
He said it's pretty funny how kids are.
Well, dude, think about it. Like, I remember when I was a kid, like a kid, and my parents would talk about Smokey Robinson
Yeah.
or the Supreme. My parents were both huge Motown fans.
Right.
And I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Smokey Robinson, what? Then you find out the guy wrote 1,000. Did you know that? He wrote
everything,
1,000
man.
top 100 songs. 1,000.
Good. What's that check like? Good
Dude.
God.
It's probably none, right? Probably nothing.
No.
Yeah.
So, ironically, him and Berry Gordy, who started Motown,
Yeah.
really were good to the songwriters. That's why they only used black.
So you think Smokey got paid?
Oh, Smokey got paid. Yeah.
And you learned to love all that Motown. I love Motown too.
Absolutely love it.
I got a Smokey story.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Where the fuck was I? I played some casino. Have you ever played it? You've done casinos, right?
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
comedy stuff.
yeah.
Like, the back hall of casinos is just like, especially if it's like a showroom,
Dude, it's
endless pictures
Yeah.
of who's played there, right?
Yep.
And Smokey Robinson had played this fucking casino like 1,000 times,
right.
and you can watch him melt
Age.
in real
Yeah,
time.
wow.
And then like it'd be like yell older, surgery,
yeah.
surgery, and like just fucking his face would get tighter and tighter and
That's
tighter.
a trip.
The last one was from like last year, and I was like, oh my god, he's like.
They need to get on like a little flip book.
Yeah,
You know, you
yeah.
just watch him age.
But the last picture is like 87, and it's like that's not a fucking 87-year-old face,
Dude.
man.
But I'll tell you, man, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hope when he dies, they really do it. The songs that guy wrote, man,
yeah.
it's just unbelievable
Yeah.
the way that guy could write.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it's funny when you're a kid, authenticity, all that means nothing. To me, Kiss was the greatest band that ever lived.
The most original rock band to ever exist.
And that's all that. Here was my 3 albums in the 70s that all I listened to. No lie. Any Kiss album that was out, I had like 5 of them. Frampton Comes Alive and Steve Miller, whatever the Fly Like an Eagle one was.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. And those were my 3 albums. And then
Wow.
my mom had and my dad had that's where I learned the Spinners, the Four Tops, the Temptations, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Like I could just go down a list
Yeah.
of all, and I would just combine it all, And then my mom loved pop singles. It's where my love of pop came from. I told you this story. I bought the Billy Idol EP in like '84, and it had Moni Moni on it, and I put it on, and I as soon as the song started, he started singing. I knew every word, and I'm like it flipped me. I'm like, how do I know this song? And I run downstairs, and I'm like, Mom, and she's like giddy. And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, who is that? And I was like, it's Billy Idol. I go, Mom, I know every word. And this is a true story. She goes, from the time you were old enough to stand in your crib until you could get out of it, you would make me play that for you. But the Tommy James and the
original
Shondells
version.
The version, yeah.
the version. So when I heard that, I hadn't heard it in 10, 12 years, whatever.
You connected with it on some kind of subconscious
Yeah,
level.
man. I knew
Yeah.
every word.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know anything, but that was wild. You know what I mean?
For sure.
To just remember something, and it's because you were exposed to it at 1.
Well, think about how music takes you back, man. I mean,
Dude.
you can almost like feel the feelings of being a certain age when certain songs from your childhood come on.
You know,
100%,
You know?
yeah. All right. You want to hear a pussy story? All right, here it is.
Yeah, bring
Talk
it
to
on.
me.
Keep on Loving You, REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
That was the first girl I ever had like feelings for.
Yeah.
Her name, Kelly Harmon.
Say her name.
Kelly Harmon.
Kelly Harmon.
Her and her brother Keith were twins,
Yeah.
and they were our best friends. I had such a crush on her. And then I found out she liked this other dude in the neighborhood.
Oh.
And I remember that song came on at 8 o'clock on like B104
And you're
or
like,
whatever.
yes, this is what I feel.
And I remember laying in my bed going, I'm going to love you forever, Kelly Harmon. I'm going to love you the rest of my life. I don't know how old you are, like 10, 11, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just remember so every time that song comes on, I think of Kelly Harmon, man. It's so funny. That's all. So funny. Is that it, buddy? Got one more.
So John Bon Jovi thinks that his son should play him in a biopic. He was talking with the son and suggested that his son, Jake Bon Jovi, is the perfect choice to portray him in his life story, especially since he's already done some acting. He's been in the films Rock Bottom and Sweethearts. He said, but there's one catch. John said his story isn't finished being written just yet. He says, I'm not in my final chapter. I'm living my next chapter. So he says the younger Bon Jovi is going to have to wait a little bit longer.
You know, to me, and you guys can comment, I used to think in the 80s and 90s, I was like, I like John Bon Jovi, but it's a little cheesy. It was like a little orchestra.
It was girl rock when we were growing up.
But I got to be honest. I dig the dude.
Oh, I love it, and when I really think back, I'm pretty sure I was a closet fan, even though it was like girl rock.
Did you ever like it, BJ Bon Jovi? Did you ever get into it?
I fucking hated the 80s hair metal thing with a fiery passion, and I think I still do.
You still hate it all?
I just do not understand it. I don't get it at all. Not one note.
Not Motley Crue, nothing for
not
you.
Not a note.
Poison.
No, not a thing. And I've played with or met most of these people.
Yeah.
It's like,
What about Def Leppard, which is borderline? They're more of a rock and roll band.
dude,
I think.
it's none of that's it's never moved me in any way.
That's
It's
interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel, and I don't. This isn't an insult. He knows it. I feel the same way about all the 90s music. It just never moved me.
See, I love 90s.
I know you do.
I love 90s.
Well, a couple of them. I mean, like, would you call Soundgarden a 90s band?
Yeah, for sure.
I like them.
Mhm.
I liked SDP, but like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, the Smashing Pumpkins. Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
It took me a minute because I came from stadium rock, really. I mean, like Zeppelin and AC/DC and all that stuff. And then I found the hair metal stuff and lived through that during the Hammer. See, if you had lived it during the HammerJokes days,
100%.
it would have been different for you.
It's like if you go see it live, it's like, all right, fine.
It didn't age
great.
well. So you can't like go back and find hair metal,
See,
really.
I don't think it aged as bad as people think it did. Some of it did not age well, but like, I'm sorry, dude, but like Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue.
For sure.
I mean, to me, Motley Crue, some of it's a little cheesy.
Guns N' Roses is more like for me. It was like the way they looked, like that whole
the
fucking
glam
rock thing. No, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I hear you. I do hear that, obviously, but like, I don't know, man. I think it was fun. I do
too. Because we lived it. I think that's what it is. I'm saying I don't know that anybody's going back finding obscure hair metal bands going, this stuff is awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude, there's some young bands right now that are coming from that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like Ace Monroe. Have you seen them?
Yeah, but there's some stuff that did age okay, like we were just saying. And Bon Jovi is definitely a big example of that, I think.
Well, because it was more pop than it was rock.
Sure. Yeah, Poison can still survive.
Like, to me, Skid Row was a legit.
Oh yeah, they were a hard rock band.
Yeah, they were great, man.
Even though they were lumped in with all that.
I did see them. We played with on Shiprocked with them, and I went to the show just kind of like to see what was up, and I was like, all right, fucking band kind of rocks.
Yeah, they're great, dude.
And they don't look the same now. They look cool.
Yeah, now they look like rockers.
They look like rock guys,
not girls.
Jeans and a t-shirt, fucking get it done.
But the one thing I dig about John Bon Jovi, and I mean this. He could be like the heir apparent to like a Rod Stewart, like a guy that can just do this into his 80s.
He's fucking this close to ballads on a piano.
Right? I mean, you get it, right?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, a guy like him, I go, yeah, man, you're the dude.
He looks great.
He looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, I also love the fact that he went white and did not give a fuck.
Yep.
Like, it's what happened.
Yeah, that's a big thing to me. As my beard quickly turns from black to gray.
You know what?
Both, brother.
I say this I'm curious how you feel. So, when I see Steven Tyler and Joe Perry now, and they're still wearing all the scarves and the necklaces and the rings, it drives me nuts.
I don't mind. Because Aerosmith, those dudes have been doing that like my entire life and your entire life.
Aerosmith has been a band.
Unchanged.
Yes.
And they are exactly what they're like. I don't give a shit about that. That's fucking cool. Those are like fucking rock stars, you know? It's like,
so you're good with it.
I'm good with that. It's the fucking
Stones, same way. Like they're just the Stones.
Those are Stones, yeah.
Yeah.
But they've always just been that. You know, like
the
hair metal dudes, like they all switched in the 90s and they were like, no, fucking hold on, we can't do gel anymore. We gotta, have the hair down here.
Let me shave my.
Everyone, quick, do heroin. You know, like, we gotta be relevant again. And like, I feel like that whole generation's been so desperate to like stay relevant. Yeah. It's like, I mean,
the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but I will say this: I've lived through a couple of generations now. I don't think anyone truly partied like the 80s.
Oh, no way.
I
Well,
don't
mean,
think there
no,
was.
there's
I don't know,
chance.
man. The 90s just didn't survive the party.
No way. No way.
Right? I
dude.
mean,
Nah, it was different. Sex was not like that in the 90s.
No, man. There's fucking those dudes were doing like, like canoe-sized rails of cocaine.
Yeah,
Fucking-
dude. The 80s were, can we die tonight? That was the motto. If you were on
I mean,
tour.
the 90s did die. I mean, those
Yeah, but-
guys, half of those bands don't have the original people because they're all dead.
I mean, I get it, but it was a different scene.
Heroin overdoses.
Yeah, they were
You know?
heroin. I'm talking
It
about.
wasn't, it wasn't a party.
the booze
Right,
and the cocaine
right.
and the naked chicks. and
Agreed. It was a different party.
It was a different.
yeah,
Woe is me kind of life.
right.
it was the reaction to
Yeah, of course.
the other side of the thing.
Yeah, that's exactly. By the way, I do think that we're starting to see younger rock bands again as a reaction to how long we R&B ruled our mainstream.
And the kids are getting punk rock as fuck,
Yep.
and like the grunge thing's coming back, and
Yep.
like, well, they're just like the grit's coming back into music.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
feel polished. It feels like they don't care because it doesn't matter.
Have you seen the band Feel?
I don't think I've seen that one yet. No.
Dude, I mean, are you a Zeppelin fan?
Yeah, of course.
It's unreal. I mean, I've told you 50 times.
Mhm.
To me, them, Ace Monroe, well, of course, you know who the greatest band in the world is right now, Red Clay Strays. Have you
You
seen
love
them?
them.
No idea who that is.
Dude, it's Elvis.
They're more of like an Americana
It's
country-ish kind of
Elvis
vibe.
meets Johnny Cash
Yeah.
meets, I don't even know, like, I'll hook you up with them after the
Sure,
show.
yeah. I'll
I
check it
think
out.
you'll dig them, dude. Yeah. All right, Matt, is that it for music?
It is.
All right, man. Don't forget, everybody, this Thursday, 5 p.m., Matt and I will be live at Legends of the Fog. That is located at 500 Carsons Run Road in Aberdeen. Please get out. Say hi to Matt and I and
Get
support
a discounted ticket.
Yes. Walk up and say Mickey when you get there. You get 10% off, and we're really looking forward to that. This Friday, we will be live at HammerJokes for our show. So thank you. And we got on the show tomorrow, Matt.
Tomorrow we have Brad Cox, who is with Schizo Calypso, and he's also the host of the Mouthful of Graffiti podcast.
Can't wait. I love talking to
Yeah,
people. BJ, great show, brother. Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, brother.
A lot of fun today, man. I
Always a
enjoyed
pleasure.
today. Yeah, you'll be back soon. Let me know when you
Anything-
open for the Stones.
Anything coming up for you?
I'm going on tour with Jimmy's Chicken Shack in December in the Northeast.
That is awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't remember where, or
Yeah.
it starts on the 4th of December. I know that. By
Any
the way,
local dates here?
you guys should know nothing here. I just did one a little while ago though.
Yeah.
You guys should go as Luke Skywalker and an Ewok to the fucking.
That's hilarious. That's really
Oh,
fun.
I was
love
waiting.
that.
I'd rather go as R2D2, dude.
Yeah.
But an Ewok.
Dude,
is a
Archie
great
would be
call.
fucking funny.
Dude,
Just rolling around in a shopping cart.
All right, BJ. Thanks, Matt. See you tomorrow, buddy.
All right, dude.
See you guys.